Good morning to all of you. I see some of the parents here. My heartfelt welcome to all of them and students, of course. It gives me immense pleasure in inviting and welcoming another batch of PGDFM, FPM and M.Phil. Here's an institution you can bank upon, which will give you lots of traits. You can expect the day you join and the day you leave, you will be altogether a different personality. That's the promise from this institute. We have come to this institute leaving the comfort of your homes to become something in your life. I'm sure you are all excited. I call this excitement as the spark for growing. It was very nice to see the national integration happening here. When I got the list from Advait, the admissions chairperson, I saw all across, as I said, around 18 states represented here. That's the national integration part. Several languages, several educational streams we could see. I was just about listing down. There are physicians, there are pharmacists, there is a dentist. We can ask our doctors not to come. Right? I can promise you this is a home away from home. You can build yourselves, you can build relationships here, brother, sister, all kinds of relationships, and see that the environment here is cheerful. The faculty here are going to make it more and more cheerful if you engage with them the way you need to. That brings me to a happy situation that the chief guest today, J.S. Bhatia, if I can say, he was my student. What can be better than this? That a student of a particular teacher comes as chief guest for the orientation program happening in the institute. This institute, having been in the sector for 30 years, I'm sure it has found its own niche. Now it is your responsibility to grab the niches available here and become experts, become the individuals which the society demands. That is what your role is. What we all provide you here is continuous counseling, regular guidance, food for thought, and an extraordinarily amicable ambience for self-building. We promise you that. One thing you all need to remember every moment, as I said, the promise I repeat, you all have given to your brothers, sisters, parents. All that has to be, all the moment making you a responsible student at this institute. What we expect from you is to remember continually, to rededicate oneself completely to attain the success. As you know, success is not formula. There is no formula to success. There is an equation to success. That equation is hard work plus dedication plus never say die attitude. If all three things are there, I assure you, and we have all passed through those stages at this age, only these things carry you through. Hard work and dedication are endowments, right? So you have to do those things and you have to practice those to get that success. And never die attitude is always have to be there to attain the success which you all cherish to and wish to attain. I'm sure you will be able to gather the abundance of knowledge which you all require once you are out of this institute. The society demands from you, expects from you. And to do that, there is immense scope during the time you spend here. My experience says, what determines success? We are talking about success. How strong you are on each of the elements of the equation, as I said. Each one of these elements, as I said, the hard work, dedication, and never say die attitude. How strong on each one of these you are. I tell you one thing, that it's not enough to be serious. One has to be sincere enough to attain things. If you are just serious, it's not enough. You have to be sincere enough to gather those. Any degree will provide you qualification and eligibility to stand in the queue. Take it from me. Any degree for that matter across the world. that will only give you a qualification. Stand in the queue for which you are meant. To take challenges, this will help you. Pave the path, not just for the job, but for self-growth and accomplishments. This degree you are going to get from here definitely is going to help you attain these. Be sincere to yourself, not just serious, as I said already. Be responding to inner self every moment, and also be empathetic. This, again, I repeat, underline. Empathetic that you are one of those lucky individuals who have got this opportunity, snatching the space from several more intelligent students who could not compete and get here. Take it from me, of the hundreds here, there must have been, definitely there will be thousands more than even lakh students who do not have access to these kinds of competitions. They might be very intelligent, much more intelligent than all of us sitting here, but they do not have access. That should bring that empathy in you that here is something which I have got, others could have got, but for their inaccessibility to these systems. Once again, what we assure is that by the time you complete your degree, each one of you will be a transformed individual. That would be our end goal. The way you study, the way you discuss, interact, speak, walk, and present yourselves will be transformed. But what is the requirement is you should present yourselves and dedicate yourselves to attain that transformation. All the traits listed here, if you look at, need you to make transformation happen. This is education which comprises two things, qualification and commitment, but the job is what you ultimately do. What the society and the country expects from you can be well understood from what I hope you all know Warren Buffett, the well-known billionaire who has not kept a computer, who has not kept a credit card, but he is a billionaire. He advises many of the management institutions across different countries. He has given certain tips. Success to the outgoing students in all the management institutions, he says that the job providing agencies look for three things. Please, they are important. You must note them at this moment. Intelligence, energy, and the integrity. Intelligence and energy are probably bequeathed and become as endowments at the time of birth. What is to be developed and nurtured is the integrity part. We all nurture the integrity, all three would be there, and as per Warren Buffett, the success is definite. The courses here transcend from basic subjects of humanities, sociology, psychology, human relations. You have already heard faculty tell about their faculty areas. Aspects of natural resources, conservation, sustainable use, and their linkages to livelihoods of the poor through a well-knit scientific scrutiny supported by contemporary tools. You will have the experience, the internal faculty initiating you all into the preliminary quest, and the learned guest speakers and visiting experts exposing you to the world vistas in each of these subjects. There will be field visits to give you the opportunity to relate the classroom learning and to update the same to its practical realization. You will come across several controversies and contradictions. I caution here. The whole course, 2 years, 4 years, 1 year you spend here, you come across contradictions as well as controversies. My suggestion would be concentrate on the contradictions, not on the controversies, because a scientific vigil and application of knowledge and skills will help you to handle contradictions and resolve controversies. If you concentrate on controversies, the education and the learning part becomes diluted, gets diluted. It has been my endeavor to give a quote to every batch. Last year batch, I don't know if there is anybody here, I gave a quote to them what exactly should be the motto. First of all at the campus and later in life. This quote coming from Alexander Great. If there is a path to success, we will find it. If there is none, we will make it. That was the quote I gave to the senior batch. I hope they are continuing to cherish and keep that as their motto at the institute, as well as take it beyond as they get into the job area. The quotation I am going to give to this batch to carry through is, success comes in cans, failure in cards. A copy of this speech is to be given to you. Reserve this for throughout your commitment at the institute, that success comes in cans and failure comes in cards. Wishing you all enriching stay and happy learning at IIFM.